Oh my god.
Okay, see?
But we
Carolyn
spelled
Rasmus.
it Caroline, and we realized, oh, we're going to doom her to a life of correcting people, saying it's not Caroline, it's Carolyn.
Yeah.
So then we just switched.
So see, I was right all along.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Carolyn. Did people say I should get a ticket to BravoCon?
Yes, one person offered to babysit.
Somebody
guys.
complimented your, wanted to know where you got your pajamas.
Hey guys, we're gonna get started here in like a minute or two, but let's give everybody. I just got off the Instagram live, so let's give everybody a minute here to get over to TikTok.
Can I do a Diet Coke
Yeah.
refill here?
Oh, my sister Nicole and her friend and Miss Epta.
Mysterious friend behind that.
Diet Coke
Yeah.
refill here?
Oh, my sister Nicole and her friend and Miss Epta.
Mysterious friend behind that.
Started. So that was episode 12 of 15, Southern Charm, season 10. So we got a few more episodes to go. And that episode right there was a lot. It's a lot to unpack. So I just did this for 15, 20, 30 minutes on Instagram Live. So I'm going to just pretend like I didn't just do it on Instagram Live, and I'm going to start over and try to just run it back. So I want to let people into my mind in so much as like, I didn't really want to go to the Bahamas because I was already kind of on the outs and I didn't really know what to do. And I felt like I was sort of just on the outs and didn't know what to do. But I flew down there and it was tough. I mean, from the very first moment I meet the friend group outside by the buses, I mean, like half the group won't even acknowledge me, and that's okay. But like, I'm a grown ass man. But like, that's a tough thing when you fly to a foreign country, and half of your friends won't say hi to you. So that was tough. We sit down at dinner, and I'm trying to just keep it cool, calm, and collected. But inside my chest is pounding. I'm like nervous as all, but I'm trying to not show that I'm nervous. And you're filming like that scene is not it. I don't think people realize that when we film, it's that scene, that whole restaurant scene was probably like an hour or two. So it gets cut into like 2, maybe 3 minutes. And so like to sit in that chair and try to navigate all the different and just sort of stay in it and stay calm. Staying calm in that kind of that heat is tough. This isn't a pity party. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm almost 40 years old. So I'm just letting you into my mind. But what I would say is I didn't remember that Shep, he really kind of, he held his ground for me and with the truth. If Shep doesn't hold his ground there, I don't know what I do. I'm in a foreign country. I just flew down there. I mean, if Shep goes along with the flow, I don't know what to do. So I really want to say thank you to Shep. I know it was a really hard episode for him too. I want to say thank you to him. So thank you, Shep. Because if you'll notice when he sort of says like, I didn't hear that Madison then kind of goes, wait, huh? And so then it sort of gives me a chance to sort of, I have like a chance. And yeah, so thanks, Shep. I know it was a hard episode for you too, pal. There's going to be a lot of questions and comments. I know I'm trying not to look down because I know what most of them are going to be about. And it's going to be one of those things where we just got to let it play out. And you'll have to wait and see how the rest of the season goes because there's just too much to say on an Instagram Live. This is more about a recap of the episode. But what I said on Instagram Live is that I wanted to apologize because I made a public resignation from a really special opportunity, and I let down, a lot of people work really hard, and I was getting, and so I want to apologize. It was bad form to publicly resign like that, and I will be at the reunion. And I'm a grown ass man. Like I said, I'm not like a. So I just wanted to say that I'm sorry to my castmates, and it might sound weird after an episode like that to apologize, but that's just not a good look. It's bad form, and that's not how I was raised, and that's not what the fans want. That's not right. One second. And that's not what the fans want. That's not right. One second. So, trying to think about what else. I'm gonna open up for Q&A. I have a moderator, but I wanted to get that out. I'm not gonna answer anything about me and Vanita. I'm not gonna answer anything about me and any of the mud. I'm not gonna throw any shade. I'm just gonna keep it real like I always do. My mom raised me to be honest, healthy, and kind through and through, and I'm always gonna live like that. I tried to live like that in the episode. That's how I've always lived, and it's always worked out well. So let's stay out of the mud. I know some of you want some mudslinging. I'm not going to do it here. That's not the point. It's to just say that's hard to watch. Mm-hmm. But I'm a grown-ass man, and thank you for all the support. and thank you to Shep and for all the other castmates. I'm a grown-ass man, and my injury's fine. So let's do Q&A. Did I miss anything from the Instagram Live, or did I cover the I apologize for the resignation?
There are quite a couple folks saying they appreciate you coming on and addressing this and, being honest about it. And there were some things, you said sorry about the quitting online.
Yeah, like quitting online, like that's kind of bad. That's not kind of, it's bad form. And I talked to the network and there's some pretty special people who sat me down and I listened to them, and I talked to the network and there's some pretty special people who sat me down and I listened to them. And I listened to them, and so you get through it, and so I do finish and go, and we did the reunion, and I feel good about it. I feel like that was the right thing to do, and I'm so glad as hard as this episode was, and as much stuff still needs to get unpacked on me and my situation and my personal life, which is going to come forward over the next few weeks. It feels good it feels cathartic to just come out and say something, and I'll leave it at that. So let's do some Q&A, and I'll give it to you, and you can fire off.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, that's enough with the self-monologue. Here we go with the Q&A, and here we go.
You got my attention.
Wait, how do you switch it on here? I've never been on TikTok. I've got a toddler.
Our cameraman.
No, really.
How do you switch
I've got a
it?
toddler. How do you switch? I don't know
So
how to do this.
we're
Why is there a
millennials.
mustache?
We're millennials and we don't know how to turn the
Why
camera
was there a
around.
mustache? Hold on, I'll find it.
We don't know how to do
It's
it.
got to be here. Hold on. Sorry,
Elderly.
y'all. Flip camera. Hell yeah. All right.
Okay, what do we got?
Oh, this camera's different. Hold on. It's like zoomed.
All right, let's get some Q&A with my sister Nicole.
Hi.
Yeah.
And we're at Bunny's farm. She was generous to let us have the house. She's actually babysitting one of her other grandchildren.
She has 4 grandchildren now, and she splits her time amongst them. Mm-hmm. But we're here.
Yes. Here's an interesting one. Do you regret going on the show?
I have no regrets. I think that I learned so much from this show and learning about TV and being on TV and the pressures, and look, life is a gift, and even in failure or success you learn, and I think you learn more from tough times than you do from great times. And so this was a tough episode. It was a tough season, and but I learned a lot and I got stronger from it, and I feel great now. And it was hard, but here we are, and I'm fine.
Would you like to do another season?
I think right now is let's finish this season and one day at a time.
I'd like.
Right now is let's finish this season and one day at a time.
I'd like him to do another one. I always do.
You want me to do another season?
Of course, it's so fun to watch.
It's like it's like beautiful people, good. It's like friendly and beautiful places, and it's like you're doing cool stuff, and it would be so hard to like not continue and keep trying to grow, So let's finish this season and let's see what happens. But I think for right now, I'm not going to make any decisions.
Are you going to be on the reunion? I know we touched on that on the Instagram, but some of us do not have every social media platform. So I think a lot of folks are looking forward to seeing you on the reunion, hopefully.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that I apologize to some of my castmates and to the network and some other people, and I needed to walk those back because resigning publicly like that with a hard post, that's bad form. I mean, I signed up for this, and if somebody else did that, I so you will see me at the reunion, and it's not going to be easy, and it wasn't easy because we cut it late. We cut it, and so you'll see me, and I'm proud that I went up there.
Do you talk to any or all of the other cast members outside of filming?
Yes. Yes, I do. And I like many of them indeed. And yes. For now, let's just leave it at yes. Because I don't want to say too much about like anything future looking.
Trying to be careful.
Careful.
Let's see.
They go on and on and on and on, don't they?
Yeah, let's not share. It takes a few months.
Is that secret?
Well, I don't know. You don't want to it's not like a. But no, it's a good question. And behind the curtain, a lot of times is behind the curtain stuff, and I just don't want to rock the boat with the network while I'm already walking back in a public. This is a big deal for me to say. Like I'm walking it back, and I feel bad about it, and I'm apologizing after an episode like that and a season so far because it's the right thing to do.
That's not easy to do. It's humbling.
Yeah.
Are there any moments that you would change that were filmed?
No, there's nothing I would change because you're supposed to come on and be real, and I always try to keep it real. So, why would I change that?
Would you say shame is a flaw?
I'm not I think shame is, you want to avoid shame in life.
Someone says they keep asking about your connection to A&M.
Who's that? Emma Thomas?
It could be.
Oh my gosh.
I love Texas A&M because my whole family went there pretty much. My brother Scott, his wife Amy, my two nieces Emma and Kate. So I try to support that part of the family, and I love them very much. And so my school, William & Mary, didn't have a big football program, and they have a big one. And so I'll jump on that family bandwagon all day, for sure, for the family.
Do you really hold parties at the event space?
Yes, I do. I've had many parties there. Not so much recently since I'm pretty much only on water, but I let other people use it and host events there, and it's great.
Has anyone apologized to you since it came out in the last episode that you were not lying?
All the apologies and tea stuff, and I'm not trying to deflect, but I am. All that stuff comes through, and if it happens or doesn't and stuff. So I don't want to spoil anything. I think just keep watching, and it's all going to come. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked, can you remind of your diabetic journey?
On YouTube, I'm going to start a YouTube channel for health and wealth because I was in finance for years and real estate for years, and I'm a diabetic. So I feel like I speak health and wealth pretty clearly, and I look forward to sharing some tips of my story, and I hope that many of you can borrow some of that knowledge for yourselves and move yourselves forward.
Somebody did ask who is all there with you. I'm not sure if you want to go through all the cats and dogs or.
In the house right now?
Correct.
Trixie Woo, Hamilton.
Well, they just said who in general. I just thought the cats and dogs should go first.
We've got a bunch of pets here.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm Jared's sister. Our lovely camera person is Sarah, my friend from around town. There she is. And you might hear in the background a little bit of Bunny's husband, who doesn't want to be on camera.
Oh, that's all right.
But he is
a man of mystery.
He's sharpshooting the key questions from the live. We also have a lot of animals here.
We have so many animals.
Can you name them all? Try. Tricky Woo, Ham Bones.
These are the cats.
Coco, that's three cats that we rescued from a barn. Bunny did. And then there is Poppy Seed, which you all know and love.
Poppy seed.
Who else?
Poppy seed. Can I say controversial?
Let's get
Poppy
crazy.
seed. Poppy seed is my favorite dog. Is my favorite animal here. Okay. I love Poppy seed. Where is she?
She's
Right
hiding.
over here.
She doesn't.
Can we have her?
She doesn't do live.
She doesn't put a lot of demands.
We're gonna bring Poppy seed in. We're bringing Poppy.
She's so cute.
Come
All
here,
right,
Poppy
everyone
seed.
clap for Poppy seed.
Come here, Poppy.
Oh.
She likes calm energy.
Don't
Oh,
drop her on the
okay,
camel.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Poppy seed.
Okay, yes.
The sweetest girl.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy, do you like Uncle Jerry? Yeah.
Any more questions, everybody, ladies?
Someone
No,
wants
a lot of
to know
people.
what your mom thinks of you being on the show.
It's a shame she's not here because she has the best opinions about it.
You know, I'll give Bunny a lot of credit, and you a lot of credit. Like, it's hard to go on camera in front of the world, or the nation, or however many countries we're in. But, my mom said, Bunny said once, I said, "Will you film?" And she said, she goes, "I made you. I'll do anything for you." And it was like without hesitation. So, Bunny's a real one. And I'm not just saying that because she made me and you. Like, she's brave, too. It's hard to do. Not a lot of moms or dads or anybody would want to get on a camera in front of that many people. It's not easy.
I hesitated. I did not make him, and I hesitated.
It's hard, man. Like, even this live right now, I'll be honest with you, like, this might be harder than actually filming.
Really?
Because, like,
It's so personal.
Yeah, because there's no do-overs. There's
Yeah.
nobody to save you with an edit. You got to be careful. That's what we got Poppy seed now.
Somebody asked, does your sister think you were accurately presented on the show?
I think that this current season is much more accurate to the actual Jarrett that I know. The first season,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
it's good. You get to see a little bit of your goofiness and definitely genuine. This episode was really difficult to watch because he was genuinely
You said it.
in the fire, like in that just watching him in that bus afterwards.
The bus was lonely for a while.
You were just in there alone.
Yeah, I remember being on the bus for a good amount of time alone because I left early.
Questioning your life choices.
I was like,
Yeah, that
where
was
is
hard.
everybody? We're going home.
That was hard to watch for sure.
Yeah.
He's my big brother and my protector, and he got annihilated. That was the first time I've seen that.
Was there any part of it where you were like, kind of like, were you like, in a way, because I'm the older brother and I kind of picked on you as a kid, where you like, finally he gets it?
He's just always been a lot cooler than me and much more charming. So, I've always looked up to him that way. And so, there's certain aspects of it that I don't mind seeing you get a little destroyed. But but that was a lot. That was too many. That was too much.
You didn't like to see me
Poppy
get
Seed's
picked
gonna be
on.
our therapy dog for now.
Poppy Seed.
Someone would like to know if you would ever go on The Traitors.
I've never watched The Traitors. Huh?
Let me get it down.
I've never watched The Traitors, but it seems like it's pretty popular right now, and I would never turn down. I mean, I would never say no to anything that's new and cool.
Yeah, people are loving it. Talking about it a lot.
Any more questions, or?
Somebody said they wanted to see your feet off the table, and it was not from Bunny.
I'm getting a lot of hate on my feet right now, and after that episode, you know what?
No, honestly, it's mostly not hate.
It's
A
like-
lot of suggestions. I forgot to mention this on the Instagram.
your
That you, that you should start an OnlyFans for feet.
It's got a good foot. What can you say?
Would you ever do your own show?
I think what
I'd watch it.
you'd watch my show.
Yeah.
What would my show be about?
You and Bunny talking
What do me
smack.
and Bunny talk about?
She pings you and it's fun to watch.
Honestly, this.
I'd
is a
pay
great
for
house
that.
show. I would be looking. Life is short and precious and sweet. And whenever you get to do something new and cool, I mean, I think why not give it a shot? So I would pretty much do anything new, fun, and interesting, and cool.
What about a book?
I would write a book, sure.
Poppy Seed, a novel.
Someone started watching White Lotus because you mentioned it last night.
Real talk. Hit this puppy away. White Lotus is actually really good. I mean, this new
It's a
season,
really
it started
good
kind of slow, like the first 15 minutes. And after this Instagram live goes over, TikTok live, I'm gonna put that thing on. White Lotus, it's in Thailand.
It's
Yeah.
good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's getting weird. It's getting weird. I like weird.
I miss the woo-woos. Poppy doesn't like that. Okay, you're scaring Poppy.
Someone
Next,
said
we come out with
zoom in
an
on the
album.
dog.
Dog.
This is Poppy Seed. Hi, baby girl.
Hello, littlest Poppy.
In case anybody's wondering about her breed, she is what was her genealogy? It was
She has 6
Chinese
races.
crested,
Part chicken nugget.
nugget, guinea pig,
Chihuahua.
chihuahua. But she's the
I think
sweetest
even some
girl.
dachshund.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
Any more questions, or is everybody?
A lot of comments that you are their number one pick on Bravo. Some questions about whether some other folks can order canes. Someone keeps on asking who is the woman, and it's not very specific.
Oh, sorry, I'm Jared's sister. He's older. I just want to make sure that that's clear.
This is my baby sister.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Jared's 3 years older, and we're sitting in our mom's house, which is weird because she's not here, but we just like to be here
It's
because
kind of nostalgic.
it's
It's
nostalgic.
like her childhood.
We grew up in this house, and there's always a lot of candles and animals. So here we are.
People want to know, how tall are you?
Who's the girl?
I am 59. Sorry,
What?
six. What am I talking about?
59 years of age.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am 5'9". I just had a literal stroke. Wow.
59
Oh, there's a cat over there. I started to see the cat. Look at the cat. Look at the cat.
We've been talking for a long time.
The cat just jumped over there. Look at the cat.
Yeah, cats do
Someone
that.
asks if you're religious.
I'm spiritual.
I'd like
Yes.
to answer this.
Please answer if I'm religious.
Jared chose to be baptized at the age of 18.
That's actually true. That's actually a good story. Go ahead.
I don't actually know what happened. It was in high school. You went to the
I went
Catholic
to-
school.
We grew up in Northern Virginia, so I went down to a school called Gonzaga, downtown D.C., and it's a Catholic school. And during my 4 years of high school, I chose, after I graduated, to get baptized in the Catholic Church. And although I'm not Catholic now anymore, I'm Christian. And yeah, I believe very much in God, and we're all God's creatures. And to tie it back to the episode we just watched, I think that, that it's all about love and not about hate. And there's a lot of hate in the world right now, and this episode, but you got to choose love, and God is love. We are love. We're supposed to love each other. Being honest, healthy, and kind, and choosing those things, it really is a choice. And so my faith in God is a big reason why I got baptized. And a big reason why I always try to choose love and kindness, and yeah, it matters to me. It matters, and so that's how I conduct myself.
Someone wants to see more of that painting to your left.
That is an incredible painting. I wish Bunny was here to talk about it.
Well, I can.
Oh yeah, where is it from?
It's from Paris. It's from my parents.
This is
And,
a
It
painting from
is-
Paris.
It
Yeah.
is. I could stare at that painting all day. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
And they were walking in Paris one day.
while he's talking,
and
we'll use him
they
over there.
He
saw
doesn't want to be on.
they
Doesn't
saw
wanna be
that
on
painting. They saw that picture, and they took a picture. So I have somewhere a photograph of that very scene that they saw only after they bought the painting.
Yeah, this house is actually so nice.
This house is like a museum. One day you'll
It's
get a
beautiful.
tour.
It was designed all by Bunny. So if you need any interior design or artwork, we'll go ahead and
What
put some.
about that painting that you did of the Charleston, the
marsh?
country, Nicole, you and Bunny?
That was a really fun experience. Jarrett wanted a painting for the clubhouse, the event space. And so we did a custom marsh painting using the colors from the wall that Emily Pope Harris did.
We love Emily Pope
We
Harris.
love Emily Pope Harris, and she used this beautiful, kind of like a sage green, and we pulled that color in, and we created it's enormous in real life. It's like almost 4 by 5 feet, and it's in your apartment now. Never got to see it in the event space,
We'll
but
get
I'm
you down
still hoping
We'll
for
get you
it.
down there.
And that was the first ever collaboration between me and Bunny, so we should put up a video of that because she's behind my back, like backseat painting.
Yeah, actually, we're getting a lot of love on the creative stuff, which is big for you and her. We'll go ahead and throw up the reel that you made that one time about the painting.
Yeah.
We'll put it up there this weekend, and you guys will put her and my mom in the show notes for interior design and art. And I love them, and I hope that you guys will buy and use as much as you can. They're so talented.
Goals for the future.
Goals for the future. Just live every day like it's the last. That's kind of how I live. Be honest, healthy, kind every day, and doors open up, and just enjoy the hell out of life because it's short and precious.
Were you in a fraternity?
No, I was not in a fraternity. I played soccer for my school, William and Mary, and made some of the best fraternity brothers on that soccer team that a guy could ever hope for. Those guys are still my brothers. So while maybe in this episode tonight, my guys in this episode wasn't a great one or a great season, it's nice to have a group chat with the soccer guys from William and Mary and keep it light.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got maybe another 5 minutes or so. So maybe another 2 questions, 2 or 3 questions.
What's that face?
What's that face?
Some bad ones coming in?
No. Where did you grow up in Virginia?
Right here. I don't know if you want to get super specific.
Northern Virginia, Great Falls, McLean area. Yeah, and then right now we're in the.
And then this.
Don't tell me. Yeah, we want to say exactly.
We're gonna give the exact address
Yeah.
if you want to write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know if you wrote a draft before sending Miss Pat the letter.
No, I freelanced that bad boy. I literally wrote that letter, and there was actually a part where I couldn't spell a word, and it was an easy word, and I was pretty embarrassed because camera people all around me, and I wanted to ask someone how to spell the word, but I just ended up asking Siri. So that was a freelance letter.
Favorite moment from the show? Any season?
My favorite moment from the show, man, there's so many good ones.
What was it? Sorry.
I honestly,
I don't know.
that's actually the only question I'm getting right now. It's a stumper. I think.
What was the question?
Favorite moment
I think
from
my
the
favorite-
show?
my
Any
favorite,
season?
My favorite moments are like when we're all laughing and having fun. Probably I think that Shep's mountain house in season 9. There was some good ping pong in the basement, falling down in the stream. Hanging out with Rod and Rod Razavi, who's my boy. There was some good ping pong in the basement, falling down in the stream. Hanging out with Rod and Rod Razavi, who's my boy. I love Rod Razavi. And yeah, that was a fun time. There's so many good times, you guys. There's so much fun that doesn't make it on TV either. That doesn't. It was such a good time, and this season was tough, and this episode was tough. But by and large, I will look back, I hope, one day, and be like, man, what a cool experience. That was like, to live and say that you were like part of something like that. How many people, I remember before I was even called to do the show, I was like, man, that would be wild to do a show like that. And the phone rings, and then you do it, and it's like you're walking through a dream. And it's like, that's the truth. Like, you just feel like you're walking through a dream. And then a nightmare, a little bit of a nightmare, some bumps, and then you get through it. That's reality TV in a nutshell. It's just a dream, and there's bumps.
On a related note, people want to know how scripted the show is.
There's no script. There's no script at all. And that's hard because like people think you're an actor and there's a script, but it's like, no, like I'm improv real. So what I'm doing right now is what I do on the show, and that's the only way I can be, because if I was I can't memorize things. Can you?
No.
My brain is, if some people can hear a song on the radio, and then they can remember it forever. I can't even sing My Little Teapot lyrics.
We need to get you singing on camera sometime, because he sings the tune, but he has no idea what
I can
the
do
words are.
whoa, 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 whoa. I can do that, but I don't know words.
We need to get our little brother Matt's impression of Jarrett singing, because it's just the right tune with none of the right words. It's incredible.
All right, one more question, and then I'm gonna go watch White Lotus.
Favorite restaurant downtown Charleston?
God, it's a good one. All right, I'm gonna say my favorite restaurant. I'm gonna hook them up right now because it's the truth. Queen Street Grove Street. my queens at Queen Street Grocery, which is a little hole in the wall joint, which has like the best staff. These women and their Bonnie Bull and all the gang, and they made me more egg white omelets. I know that's not the answer you want, because that's from the heart. I love the Queens of Queen Street Grocery. If you're ever in Charleston, go to the Queen Street Grocery. That's my favorite restaurant.
It's so good. You've been going there forever.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. And I think we'll probably do something similar next week if you guys aren't bored about all this. I don't know how the stats will look, but thank you guys so much for coming and for watching the episode. And I hope you enjoyed Southern Hospitality. I'm rooting for those kids. They're working hard, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
I have literally no idea how to stop
Just hit
this.
upper right.
You might want to clarify. Somebody asked, is that woman your girlfriend?
Why does everyone keep asking about who my girlfriend is?
That's-
You better be clear.
Which woman? The cameraman?
Yes.
Oh.
Not the girlfriend, married,
She's just
Okay.
a neighbor.
and neighborhood friend.